max performance. Believe, achieve, excel.
I'm really pleased for you. It is such an inspiring story, especially whenever we hear from someone who is determined to do whatever it takes to follow their passion, which you clearly have. But why is it such a passion of yours to coach? What do you hope to achieve from that, Mark, in your
I
life?
think, yeah, I think it's my own pathway, really, Bernard. You know, what I went through as a kid. I said football. You know, I lived on an estate. You know, literally all I did was play football. You know, I was just one of those kids. Just I loved it so much. I never thought about what what you would earn, what it would bring. It was just I loved playing football. And then when I kind of got the injury, and I would never say. I know you said earlier you could have been a player. I don't really like it when people say that because you know I had the injury at 16. I was doing really really well. I was in a good place, but I think it's quite rude to people who had careers to say I could have been a player because there's so you know there is so much to do to actually make it professionally. But I was certainly in a very good place. I was doing well, and all I would say is the injury certainly didn't help me. You know, but that disappointment and how I felt and having you know the chance taken away, I, I just I just have this desire to help young people in every way. You know, and it's not just through injury. It's just I know what that was like mentally for me. To think, well, this isn't going to happen. You know, I know how that felt mentally, and it took me sort of 18 months to get my head straight. So I just have this passion to. Well, first it started this passion to just help young people who love football try and fulfil their dreams. But then obviously as that goes on, it's well, how do you do that? You know, how's that gonna work? Then you start looking at the different things you went through as a young player coming up, the things that helped you, the things that didn't help you, and you start looking at it and go, well, you know, I've got to help this lad. If I'm working with these lads, I've got to help them tactically, I've got to help them technically, I've got to help them physically, I've got to help them mentally. And you start trying to form, well, what does that look like? How, you know, how does it help? How am I going to put this program together or these sessions together and this mentoring together to get them where they want to be? And a lot of it comes from, you know, my own experiences. I think having the injury, I know how I felt when I was 14, 15, when things were going great and how people treated me. And it was all very positive, if I'm honest, over positive. You know, I well-known coaches arm around the shoulder telling me the world was my oyster. And then when things started to go wrong, all of a sudden these people don't even want to make eye contact with it. And, you know, and that's poor, you know, irrespective. You know, that those things have molded me as a person. And, you know, so when you work with young players, you see them going through bad times, not necessarily for injury, they just have a dip. And all those experiences then kick in and think, well, what's this lad going through? How can I get him back on the road again? So, you know, it sounds a little bit narcissistic, but it is through my own experience. I want to give the best to the players I work with and give them every single opportunity I can to make it. And if they don't make it, I don't want them feeling bitter or whatever. I want them to still be a success in life by hopefully making them empowered young people.